So why am I coming at you from the ground? You can't even tell that it's ground, you're seeing the sky. But I'm sitting on the ground inside my in my berry patch, if I could speak well. So why am I down here? I'll show you. During the height of the pandemic, I bought 40, and I repeat, 40 strawberry plants. They were bare root strawberry plants, and let's be realistic, only one of them survived. One. Now, I have two 12-foot long sections of my garden that are 2 feet wide, full of strawberries from one plant that survived. See? 2 full beds of strawberries. Now, am I the best strawberry gardener? No, evidently, I couldn't keep 40 plants alive, and they were bare root strawberry plants, but one survived. And now I've got a plethora of strawberries to the point that I actually shared them with other people. So what does that have to do with sustainability and beyond TP and milk? Well, here it is. What I've done now with my strawberries is I've thinned them out, and I've now separated them into 2 full garden beds from one plant. I let the plant take over last year, send runners out everywhere. It looked like a hot disaster. Not joking. So in this spring, when everything was still like just waking up and pretty cold, my husband and I spent an entire day breaking up this bed that was full of strawberries. You can still see how like they're all really compacted right here because we just decided we were tired and left that section. So the strawberries are an amazing source of just awesomeness for us and our family. Our kids love them, we love them, and you know, we're not gonna probably jam as much or do any of those kind of things with it, but we do eat them like crazy. But what makes this sustainable isn't necessarily that I have lots and lots of strawberries and strawberry plants from one plant. What makes this sustainable is that I was able to then share this with other people. So I had so many strawberry plants when we spread them apart that I was able to then give them to 2 other families where they now have deck boxes and put them in their other garden at their house, and that one plant will become even more prolific. And in sustainability and looking at just the reality of how our environment and how the political scene is and how everything is going on with our economy, oh, there went chicken. We need to start really thinking about the people around us. Now, mind you, I live in a community with a lot of people who are much older than me. So instead of trying to barter with them, what we've done is just built goodwill. We give away a good portion of our produce that we don't eat. We store it, we do all the things that we need for our family for full sustainability for our household. But what we do is we also share our bounty and we share our wealth and our abundance. And in doing so, we've gotten it back tenfold in just the 3 years of living here. So when you think about sustainability and you think about everything with the pandemic and things like that, and you hear the term prepper and homesteader, think of it not necessarily in those contexts. Think of it more as you're building community. When you start really stepping outside of your box and you realize, okay, I want a sense of preparedness, I want a sense of being safe. You can't do everything for yourself. You can try, but you're gonna burn out. But if you build a community of people around you that you support and that support you tenfold, you've got a wealth of abundance that you never even knew you had. And I can say that hands down from truthful experiences just living here in my own neighborhood and sharing eggs with people. And my husband was at work before the pandemic even happened, and our pipe burst, and I didn't know where the shutoff valve was in our house, but I knew my neighbors did because they had been in our house before we had even owned it. So I sent my kids to get my neighbor. He came over, helped me find the shutoff valve, we shut it off, and he actually started helping us with the piping. Not because he had to, but because he was kind. And what we were able to do then was just get brand new pipe and fix it, and all was good in the world. But all that came from saying hello, giving a smile, and a dozen eggs that I had an abundance of anyway at the time. So, when you think about sustainability, don't just think about what you can do. Think about what you can do to maximize yourself through your community, and you'll be surprised at what you'll get. It's just like my strawberries. One little strawberry became this whole garden. It's Sam Groff signing off from Beyond TP and Milk. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.